Welcome to the Lasalian Newscast broadcast number 9. On this occasion, we will air this edition entirely in English from the Lasalian institutions located in the city of Medellin, Colombia. My name is Santiago Forero and I'm from La Salle, Medio.
A big hug for the entire Lasalian community. My name is Maria Sanin from San Jose de La Salle. We will take you through our institutional dynamics and get to know all the events at the Norandino district. Thank you for joining us. Now we welcome you to see today's headlines.
A great team by our pedagogical pastoral advisor, Brother Leandro Manuel Vallejo. Superior General appointed the new visitor of the Norandino Lasalian district. La Salle Monteria School students distinguishes in Supérate con el Saber competition in Colombia. Meeting of directors of Lasalian educational missions in the sector of Venezuela. La Salle Medio and San Jose de La Salle schools have enhanced their infrastructure. San Carlos Institute has also obtained excellent results in the Knowledge Olympics in Medellin City. The Lasalian Pastoral Meeting, known as the Lasalian Without Borders, has taken place. The 33rd Pastoral Ministry Symposium was held in the city of Caracas last October. In the sector Ecuador, the celebration of the Educators' Day as Catholic catechists took place in various events. The Ecuador sector built up the vocational promotion. The Norandino Lasalian district has experienced its district assembly of brothers and seculars. The EFQM Awards 2017 was celebrated in the sector of Ecuador. English Week was performed at La Salle Institute in Barranquilla. Cis Lenguas de AFID expands its coverage in the educational centers of La Salle in Medellin sector. The Lasalian School BFIO of Barranquilla celebrates arts through a well-known Shakespeare play. And finally, the up-to-date notes.
Greetings, dear Lasalian family. Welcome to Noticiero Lasallista al Día, its issue number 9. We are so proud to share with you activities and news for each schools and brothers' activities in Distrito Lasallista Norandino. God bless you, Merry Christmas, and Happy New Year.
The Brother Robert Schiller, General Superior of the Brothers of Christian Schools, has appointed the Brother José Vianor Gallego Botero as the new visitor for the Norandino Lasalian family. He will be occupying the position that was led by the Brother Humberto Murillo Lopez for the past 6 years.
On behalf of the entire Lasalian family of our district, we want to offer a sincere thank you to Brother Humberto Murillo Lopez, highlighting his leadership and his capacity to project the institution in the context of giving birth to the Lasalian Norandino district. In the same way, we want to offer a great warm welcome to Brother José Vianor Gallego, wishing that he is enlightened by God and the La Salle in this very important mission that he has been commissioned.
Welcome, Brother Vianor, and a hug to Brother Humberto. Now, let's keep up with the updates. La Salle has always been characterized by having excellent academic results. That's why La Salle Monteria is now among the best in Colombia due to its qualification at the test Supérate con el Saber.
Students from La Salle Monteria School have reached once again the semi-final of Supérate con el Saber, a contest that evaluates students' competences from different school years all over Colombia. This initiative is led by the National Ministry of Education. La Salle Monteria has obtained excellent participation since the first submission of the test in 2014. For this version, the examinations for the Certified Secretary of Education of Córdoba, Monteria and Lorica were carried out in the city of Monteria at La Salle School. At national level, almost 1,200,000 students from the 5 regions of the national territory had taken these tests, of which 950 passed the semi-final phase. Among those, 4 students are from La Salle Monteria School. La Salle Monteria School has reached the grand final of Supérate con el Saber, to be celebrated on November the 25th with students Mariana Huelvas Teherán from 3rd grade and Andrés Gómez Machado from 5th grade. This is Felipe Osorio Vergara reporting from Lasalian Daily News.
Our sector Venezuela is working hard for the qualification of its directors, taking into account that they're responsible for the marking of the functionality of the institutions of each sector. Let's take a look at this note, which presents the endeavors of the meeting of directors of this sector.
It is certainly true that the Lasallian directors also represent those brothers who one day our founder called to make them grow through the charism that is still identifying us today.
For these reasons, the directors of Lasallian educational projects, not only the Institute of the Brothers of the Christian Schools, but also the Lasallian Foundation of Natural Sciences, interact together with the Animation Pastoral of La Salle National Office, who participated in the meeting of directors in the Venezuela sector, held on October the 23rd, 24th, and 25th, becoming the first meeting of directors of this school year. The purpose of this event was to offer a space for spiritual strengthening and also to provide guidelines for the efficient development of educational management in Lasallian centers in the sector Venezuela, as well as to inform the ongoing tasks that will be carried out during this school year from the different pastoral ministries.
At the end of the day, the participants were quite satisfied with the results of the job done. This is Paulina Flores reporting for the Lasallian Daily News.
On the other hand, the sector of Ecuador held its curricular meetings for rectors, vice-rectors, and coordinators.
That's right, Maria. Last September, at the Retreat House San Nicolas, located in Conocoto, the Curricular School Meeting 2017 was held. The purpose of that meeting was to conclude the institutional education project based on the regulations issued by the National Ministry of Education in order to determine the monitoring and evaluation process according to the context of each educational institution. In the same way, curricular work was articulated with the annual phrase 2017-2018 Lasallians Without Borders, but above all, emphasizing the importance of reflection and socialization of it in each educational center. In addition, several seminars were conducted on strategic planning for the current school year. This encounter was led by the pedagogical pastoral team of the Ecuador sector. This was Laura Trujillo reporting for the Lasallian Daily News.
The Brown Institution of the Christian School concluded the Lasallian Conference the theme of peace on October 21st.
We are Lasallians, and Lasallians make peace.
That's why today we are not in our hearts, but it's also expressed in each spirit of this family, because we are a great family. We are Lasallians Without Borders.
The Administrative Pastoral Ministry of our district is striving to improve the spaces where the educational service is provided.
In order to provide facilities suitable for the educational community, La Salle Medio School carried out the remodeling of the Coliseum, Brother Nestor Suarez Alzate, and San Jose de la Salle School, where the children's playground for primary section was intervened.
The process of adaptation was carried out as a result of the contributions obtained during the year through different institutional activities and the support of the Brothers of the Christian Schools congregation. Those renovations were mainly done on replacing the entire Coliseum floor, the installation of an access ramp for disabled people, as well as the improvement of the bleachers and dressing rooms. On the other hand, in San Jose de la Salle School, the children's playground of the primary section has been intervened, as well as the sandbox of the preschool, which will favor playing and other different practices for children, also with the contribution of the Parents Association, Aso Padres, and the whole educational community. The gymnasium was built outdoors, which is an ideal place for practicing healthy exercise and leisure.
It is well known that by adapting the facilities, we achieve a high sense of belonging as students due to the effort of our leaders to give us the best environment for our formation. This is Nicole Reis reporting for the Lasallian Daily News.
Following the recognition of outstanding Lasallian students, a student from San Carlos Institute got excellent results at the Knowledge Olympics in Medellin City.
The students of San Carlos Institute are experiencing remarkable achievements in Medellin City. In this opportunity, it was the student Samuel Martinez Alvarez from 11th grade who was awarded the first place in the 2017 Knowledge Olympics, which is sponsored by the Mayor's Office of Medellin. It's important to mention that around 80,000 students from public and private institutions attended this event, in which skills such as mathematics, Spanish language, natural science, and social science are tested. Thanks to this achievement, Samuel is now able to access any university of his choice as part of the incentive. This kind of events stimulate students to demonstrate their skills, and moreover, it provides an excellent setting to start building their dreams. This is Sofia Melissa reporting for Lasallian Daily News.
Now we continue with some information from Sector Venezuela, where the Lasallian Pastoral Meeting, also known as Lasallians Without Borders, has taken place.
The 33rd Pastoral Ministry Symposium was held in the city of Caracas on October the 25th and 26th. This event has gathered a group of Lasallians brothers, who are principals of schools and also pastoral coordinators, mentors of the different delegations from Lasallian schools in the sector Venezuela, and moreover, representatives of technical schools and universities institutes from Lasallian's Foundation Natural Science, together with the animation teams of the Lasallian National Office, Venezuela sector. During each of these days of activities, the importance of the message with the motto Lasallians Without Borders was strongly emphasized, being suggested to reflect and socialize it in each institution. At the end of the day, all parties presented a draft with objectives and goals, which were based on each of the proposed sectoral partnership and mission statement for the triennium 2018-2021. This is Juan Pablo Ocampo Mejia reporting for the Lasallian Daily News.
The family of the Norandino Lasallista District wishes the whole fellowship a Merry Christmas and a prosperous New Year.
So that peace and love of Jesus born reaches every home and every heart and remains there forever. We're citizens of La Salle of the metropolitan area.
Wishing you a Merry Christmas
and a Happy New Year 2018.
Merry Christmas!
To recognize the legacy of our saints is fundamental for the Lasallian family. That's why the sector of Ecuador held its anniversary number 163rd for the birth of San Miguel Feures Cordero.
In the Ecuador sector, there have been several programs to celebrate the Educators' Day as Catholic catechists.
For this reason, the Lasallian family of the sector Ecuador came together to commemorate the 163rd birth anniversary of Saint Brother Miguel, who is quite well known as a Lasallian saint patron of Catholic education in Ecuador. All the Lasallian educational projects performed various significant activities such as Eucharist, artistic performances, plays and exaltation programs in order to honor one of the most important saints of Lasallian history.
In each program developed in the schools, there were Lasallian brothers, Guadalupana sisters, teachers, authorities, and students from their respective institutions. This is Maria Perez reporting for the Lasallian Daily News.
Vocation promotion is one of the most important aspects of our youth and vocation ministry. The Medellin sector and the Ecuador sector are conducting their respective meetings.
Indeed, Santiago, our brothers represent the persistence of the Lasallian charism in the educational mission.
As part of the established activities in the formative schedule of the district's youth and vocational ministry from November 16 to 19 in the Retreat House, San Nicolas in Conocoto. The first vocational meeting in 2017 to the sector Ecuador was held. Likewise, from 4th to 11 October, the sector Medellin, the third vocation congress at the meeting house Los Pomos was also held in the respective city. All meetings are conducted by the youth and vocational pastoral teams of each sector and are intended to arouse the participants' commitment and consecrated life at the service of education.
Being a Lasallian brother implies dedicating oneself to serving the most disadvantaged and also encouraging young people to hear Jesus' call as well La Salle's call. It is a priority of the Norandino Lasallista District. This is José Aitón Villada reporting for the Lasallian Daily News.
With great fraternity, the Norandino Lasallista District held its district assembly for brothers and secular.
To the family of the Norandino Lasallista District, it's necessary to work together by association, to generate knowledge that looks forward to the future of the institution.
An indicator of it was the first district meeting of Lasallian Brothers and Seculars, which has also been held on October 2nd and 3rd, in which 45 delegates participated. It was conducted by the brother Humberto Murillo Lopez, visitor, and Mr. José María Ruiz Galeano, who is the district director of Pedagogical Pastoral Ministry. The main goal of the meeting was to think about the significant experiences of association and mission between brothers and lay people, in order to propose ideas for the second district chapter. In accordance to a previously designed methodological approach, the participants met in different work teams looking for a collective reinforcement through a generation of knowledge based on the realities of the district.
The session concluded on the afternoon of the second day, with some suggestions that will be presented on the second district chapter. This is Juan Pablo Cepeda reporting for the Lasalian Daily News.
At the end of 2017, the Norandino Lasalian district of Medellin is finishing its academic year. Around 1,120 Lasalian students have graduated from our educational centers, and they are ready to transform society. God and La Salle are always with our alumni. Congratulations!
Education of high quality is a constant in the labor that our institutions perform. The sector of Ecuador is a great example of that matter.
The EFQM Awards 2017 dinner was held in the sector of Ecuador, in the city of Guayaquil specifically, at the Specialist University of Espíritu Santo,
in which the 20 educational missions of the sector Ecuador have received the quality certification under the EFQM that certifies them as an excellence model. Those qualified were received by the principals of each institution in the companionship of the brother Richard Manosalvas, who is the coordinator of the administrative pastoral, and brother Luis Lazo. Both of them were representing the whole Lasalian brothers. The results obtained so far have been positive. Since the evaluations carried out in September and October, the processes carried out by each of the institutions were found to be valid to acquiring the following levels of certification. 12 schools achieved R1E level, it means 1-star accreditation. 6 projects have been accredited to R2E level, which means 2nd star, and moreover, 2 educational projects have already been accredited to a level R3E level, which means 3 stars.
The aim of setting up this model is to continue with high standards of quality and excellence in our educational institutions, in addition to compliance with national and international standards. This is Tomás Mesa Escobar reporting for the Lasalian Daily News.
La Salle Envigado is encouraging its students to entrepreneurship and to start their own businesses.
The main goal is to organize an exhibition that might show the students' ability, creativity, and talent. Last Wednesday, October the 25th, the Entrepreneurship Fair 2017 was held in La Salle Envigado School. In that exhibition, the entrepreneurial culture was highly promoted. Besides, it was intended to stimulate the spirit of free enterprise among students. The ones who had been previously selected offered their products in the school coliseum to all institutional staff. This is the right moment to congratulate the Technology and Entrepreneurial Department for making and being part of the show every year, which promotes the entrepreneurial culture among the Lasalian students. This is Laura Trujillo for the Lasalian Daily News.
The effort to consolidate a second language is a priority in the Lasalian curricular environment. That is why the Lasalian Institute in the city of Barranquilla, as well as 4 other district schools in the city of Medellin, are a clear example of that.
Of course, Santiago. English Week was held at La Salle Institute, which took place during 3 days in October. Throughout several activities such as spelling bee contest, challenges, and a speech contest too, which are excellent activities to obtain strong participation from the student community. One of the most significant activities that is worth mentioning is a fair exhibiting some countries, which included student rotations throughout the different classrooms, where each group had chosen a country and were showing up the most representative stuff from that country, highlighting aspects such as music, culture, official language, typical dishes, patriotic symbols, important characters, today's currency, and even emblematic places, among other facts. The prominence of these events held at La Salle Institute point out how using English as a second language offers significant improvement to students' life. This has also been a great opportunity to show the progress made by students with the program English for Schools, agreement signed with North University. This is Juan Pablo Zapata reporting for Lasalian Daily News.
On the other hand, Medellin sector has its part with Cislenguas, expanding its coverage in the educational centers of La Salle.
Having groups of 15 students, highly qualified teachers, curricula designed according to cognitive maturity, and having the support of Afit University have allowed the students of these educational projects to have benefited from this program, which this year is celebrating 20 years of academic experience. At present, Cislengua serves 5,420 students in the 4 Lasallian educational works, distributed in 383 groups, attended by 70 teachers and 4 coordinators. Cislenguas offers tutorials, study groups, conversation clubs, among others, as complementary tasks, and our Lasallian students have distinguished themselves at the local and national level in competitions such as Spelling Bee competition, ENEAFIT, or the oratory at the departmental and national level last September, in which the student Maria Sanin participated, obtaining the first place at regional level, who used to study at the Ego Chavarria Musical Institute and the San Jose de la Salle School, which are both Cislenguas schools.
In addition, our students have been presenters in several opportunities of the Lasallian newscast, as they do in this new opportunity. This is Juan Pablo Cepeda reporting for the Lasallian Daily News.
Last Thursday, on November the 9th, the Lasallian Bifia School in Barranquilla celebrated the second edition of the Theater Festival, Lights, Characters, Action.
With the intention of providing students the opportunity to explore and develop artistic skills and emotional expression sensitivity geared to arts, the Bifi La Salle School has adapted and performed a play by William Shakespeare entitled Dream of a Summer Night. The event gathered the entire educational community at the Jose Consuegra Higgins Theater for a truly unforgettable experience. The onset was directed by the drama professor Marta Cabrera, who in general composed mythical dance performance and arts, which allowed her not only to bring the talent of the students, but also teachers and administrative staff into the cast.
In the same way, it is being attempted to keep a space for the open exploration that will help develop the creative potential of the people involved, thus contributing to the creation of an audience interested in the dramatic genre in the educational community. This is Juan Manuel López Pose for Lasallian Daily News.
Oh, look, how many English-speaking countries!
Oh yes, look, the United States, Canada, here is the United Kingdom, Australia and New Zealand. But why is English so important for us?
Well, aside from being the universal language, English has given us many opportunities in the scene worldwide.
All of us have this opportunity because of the educational services we receive.
Sure.
When you speak English,
you have the world in your hands.
Special greetings. I am Daniela Yepes from San Carlos Institute, and I am here with my friend
Sofia Ortiz from La Salle Bello School, and today we are delivering daily notes from Lasallian News. In order to continue celebrating the 80 years of educational life, the graduates from La Salle Bello School have participated in the celebration of a solemn Eucharist. In the event, students, principals, teachers, administrative staff, and general service employees, and of course, the future graduates were gathered, who also actively participated in the Eucharist. On October 18, the students of Lasalian School in Sector Venezuela were joined to the event 1 million children praying the rosary for union and peace. It was time of praying that wanted to unite many children and young people in the Holy Rosary. That has been an initiative of the National Council Laity from Venezuela over the last 12 years, and it has been enjoyed in several countries of Latin America, Europe, and Middle East. In the same way, the second Festival of Performing Arts was also staged at the San Carlos Institute, which was run by the Arts Educational Department with the aim of providing opportunities for students to show their talents in different artistic modalities. In this way, plays, art exhibitions, short film competition, and the popular Batalla de Gallos or Rooster Battle were performed. All of this aimed to promote students' performance in the field of art.
Likewise, research projects were presented by 11 students of La Salle Monteria. It was a representation of the school for the 20th National Encounter and the 14th International Congress of Research Groups, which was organized by Recolti. This episode was held from October the 12th to the 15th at the Atlantic University in Barranquilla City. On October 31st, in the Lasalian School 20 of Sector Ecuador, several academic programs were held in order to celebrate the National Day of the Ecuador Shield, a patriotic symbol honored by authorities, teachers, and students who evoke the historical background that marked the history of glory and the hopeful future, and Ecuadorian people took many different acts and solemn activities. Furthermore, the possession of the different students' councils for the school period 2017-2018 was carried out through various projects. Teachers and students established different school strategies that will allow them to continue with the Lasalian educational mission in accordance with the democratic responsibilities.
The FONDECOM, Foundation for the Development of Mathematical Competences, conducted the mathematics contest in Medio State last March. The occasion was very well attended by 9,000 primary school students from the regional community. The students from Lasalian Merida School, Sergio Villegas, Ana Duque, Ángela Zambrano, were awarded a bronze medal. Lasalian congratulations. A group of students from Lasalian Guaparo School and some members of the reading club, among others who are keen on creative writing, attended the awarding of certificates and recognition which has accredited them as members of the National System of Children Writers. Due to their outstanding performance in the Municipal Literature Award, Arturo Uslar Pietri, which is sponsored by the Mayor's Office of Naguanagua, Carabobo State. Between November 9th and 11th, the Pedagogical Ministry of the Norandino Lasalian District, Sector Medellín, did an intensive training on curricular redesign has been conducted, in which members of the different educational institutions from the area participated in it. The lecture was conducted by Dr. Magali Ruiz Iglesias.
The visiting brothers from the districts belonging to the Latin American region were in the Lasalian Meeting House located in Rio Negro, Municipality of Colombia. It was in the framework of the 60th Regional Conference of Visitors that was led by the Regional Animation Team CART, where our elected visitor, Brother Jose Bianor Gallego Botero, also participated on Tuesday, November 14. The visitors were at the facilities of the District House, where they have gotten the opportunity to become sensitized about the center's operation and in the same way exploring its facilities more closely. The educational community from La Salle Pereira School welcomed the new principal of the institution, the Brother Alexander Zapata Hernandez, who was designated as the new leader of this mission beginning on November. We hope that God and La Salle will accompany him in this new apostolic mission. Last October 31st, La Salle Institute students in Barranquilla were given acknowledgement to whom occupy the first and second place in each grade in the second semester of 2017, in order to promote the good academic performance throughout the year. Likewise, for the institution, it is very important sport performance of the students. For that reason, the hours of Lasalian intercultural sport games and other sport activities were also held this year.
Thank you for joining us in this edition number 9 of Lasalian Daily News.
A big hug for the entire community, and let Jesus live in our hearts forever.